Hi, my name is Evelyn, and welcome back to my channel. I only posted 2 videos back in 2025, so I don't know if that counts as coming back or starting over. Today, I'm just gonna walk you guys through my journal. So I'm starting to journal again, and I think it's really helping me, and it's something that I want to continuously do along with other things that I'm going to talk about. But I think journaling is a very creative outlook. Not outlook, I keep saying outlook in life, but an outlet. It's an outlet to be able to put down your feelings, put down what you're feeling. A fun little page. Kind of wanted to give an update. I don't even know if I talked about it in my last video, but in my last videos, I talked about still going to school. I have now graduated. I have my associates in, I think it's managerial with a focus into human resources. I haven't got my diploma. I didn't even walk the stage. We'll talk about that in another video. I am done with that, so now I have a little bit more free time in my hands, and I think I will now actually have time and dedication and more of like a mental space as well, where I can feel that I can also do this, go to work, and not have another factor in life that I'm trying to still figure out. But obviously we are still figuring out things as we go. I'm only 24 years old, and I think it got to a point where I was scared that I was like, I'm getting too old, like I need to start like moving things along. But you're never old, and you're never old enough to try different things and things that you would always like to do in life, because I think that is what life is: exploring new possibilities, finding yourself. Every single day you find something new about yourself, or you want to dig deep into like something you changed and you want to go back. But let's get on with the journal, because that's what we're here for. I'm gonna try to multitask because I don't know how I'm gonna hold my little thing. Actually, wait, I got an idea. I'm a genius. Anyways, this is my little journal, which actually, first and foremost, I don't even know where I left the sticker. My friend from work, Jaden, if you're watching this, love ya, but she gave me a little sticker, and I told her, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm starting to journal again, and I'm gonna put it in my journal. So this is the first sticker that I'm gonna add into the cover of my journal. I want to add journal stickers, but I also want it to like stay true to like how I'm feeling throughout the year and stuff. I don't want to just add a bunch of stickers right now. So let me add this one real quick. Okay, I did put the little sticker right here, so first sticker. But okay, this is the little journal. I'm gonna try to go like this because I don't want my face does weird things sometimes. But to start off with, I have this picture. There's actually 2 pictures over here. Actually, we'll go to that one last because I feel like that's a little bit more deep. But I first obviously just put my queen, Bella Hadid. I haven't really heard from her in a while. I haven't seen her on my feed and stuff, but I love her. I used to love her so much whenever she was dating, what was his name? Something Buñuelos. They're riding horses. Love her. Then we have a couple of books. I want to get into reading a little bit more, and I feel like reading not only helps with like having something to do, but it also helps with your vocabulary, how strong your pronunciation is, which I think I need a little bit of help with that. I think reading and doing any creative thing helps with that. So yes, we want to read more. And then I have over here, I have somebody wearing makeup and putting on makeup. I also do want to learn and lean into it a little bit more, just because I don't know. It's just something, it's like, again, with the creativity, I'm trying to get into like creative outlooks. And I think that like, even so, I think more of it represents like getting ready and like getting ready for the day. I feel like that's also like a good step into a motivating day. And then I put a couple of like traveling things. I want to get into traveling more in the future. And this is what I kind of like said in the intro. I feel like there's a weird like philosophy. I feel like, I don't even know if that's the right word. Correct me if I'm wrong, but into like whenever you get to a certain age, like, oh, you're too old for that. No, I haven't traveled that far. The only places that I've gone to is California, but that was with my grandma. And I feel like going with family is a lot different than going with friends or even just by yourself. So I want to do a little bit more of that. I have family in Mexico, so I've obviously been there, but I want to travel other places. So that's why that's there. And then I have put a bunch of like fashion and like shoes and like clothes, because I also do want to get into that aspect a little bit more. I feel like I wear a lot of comfy clothes, and I think I want to branch out and like try different styles or just try dressing up a little bit, even if I'm just going to run errands or whatever. But I think that that's something that I want to do in the upcoming days, months, whatever you want to call it. And then I put horses. The only reason I put those there is because I've always wanted to like own a farm. I know that that's not realistic in like a year or whatever. Hey, actually, anything's possible at this point. Anything's possible, but that's something that I've always wanted to do. And I hope that one day I do have a farm. And I really, really, I don't even want the other farm animals. I just want the horses. Maybe just horse stables. I don't know. We'll see. And then that's kind of it. Oh, the last two pictures. It's girls that are like smiling and having fun, or whatever you want to call it. I think I have progressed from a different year where I'm a little bit different. And I think a lot of it is like not getting hung up on stuff. Like if something happens, it happens, move on from it. And I think I used to be such like not that I'm not happy. Do not take it as that. I think I used to be a person that was always looking at the positive side. And recently I feel like everything is just like I've been looking at the negatives of what I'm doing wrong, what I'm not doing, what I should be doing, instead of looking at like what I've accomplished. Like I just graduated. I have a good job. I have amazing friends. I am loved. I'm cared for. I have everything that I need at the moment. So I'm not saying that I don't have any of that, but I think it's like self-love in a way. I think learning that we make mistakes, that we need to do something in order to achieve something else. I feel like that's what's missing right now. So I want to slow down a little bit. That's why I just created this journal as well, because I really want to dive into this. I want to do more creative things. I want to obviously focus on this, like drawing, coloring, just hanging out by myself like I used to, hanging out with friends, like things like that, like slowing down day by day. I feel like that's what I need. So I think that's why I created this. I don't necessarily want to call it a planner or a bullet journal, because I feel like that's whenever I get like, but I will try to keep everybody updated on like what I feel here. Obviously, like if it's more personal, I probably won't, but I'll try my best to just like, if I do a fun page or something, like I do want to do videos where I'm like actively doing the pages, or just incorporating them into my vlogs. I really want to do vlogging. I'm gonna close this now so that I can talk to you guys. For my channel, I want to focus on vlogging, lifestyle. I don't really want to put it into a category, because I feel like that's what kind of like got me last time. And I just truly just want to talk to the camera. I feel like that's my main goal right now. Just talk to the camera, do things out of my comfort zone, things that I want to try out, set out my goals, kind of like not plan my life, but I want to like enjoy every single day, because I feel like every day is a blessing and you don't know what's going to happen one day, and you just need to be able to live everything to the fullest. That's kind of all that I have today. I know that this is kind of like, if you like talking videos, I feel like you'll love it here. My name is Evelyn again. Very, very nice to meet whoever stumbles upon this video. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.